Hey everyone, Yokai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 13th episode of Soul Eater. Last episode we got to see kind of the witches side of things, Medusa, kind of her faction's internal conflict, which is something I definitely wanted to get a little bit of. So she dealt with that frog girl and mouse girl as Medusa would, our ruthless snake witch. But yeah, we have potential of like a new bad guy kind of entering the fray, like I think like a prison break kind of thing, get a new bad guy in there. So that might be something for Maka and the gang to deal with. So we could enjoy some of that. But yeah, as always, if you enjoy the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon for early access and access to the picture-in-picture version. So let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, deep, dark prison dungeon thing. Sleeping guards, you love to see it. Yeah, if I was enjoying being in prison and suddenly a frog showed up, I'd be pretty freaked out. I would tell, just go away. Just take your key and go. It's not worth it. I'm doing my job, sir. Please don't yell at me. Oh, okay, okay. Well, there you go. Killing. Yeah, I don't think that really works though. That does kind of ruin the plan, doesn't it? It's always sad when prison doesn't live up to your expectations. That sounds much less glamorous. the language on this criminal. Oh, well, yeah, good going. They're not even sleeping. you don't say. Nice echo. 200 years. Oh! I assume he's okay. I think he's a tough guy. Just giving him a snack. Apparently. Break out the heavy artillery. Flamethrower. Probably not gonna do much either, though. Gotcha. He is a tough one. No future. Interesting choice of tattoo. But if he's immortal, that means he does have a future. Yeah, I'm getting mixed messages. Anyway, more importantly, the opening. That was quite the character introduction, though. Gave us a good feel for him really quickly. Bum, 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 bum. Medusa does a nice dance in her party opening. I appreciate it. And then our cat shows up, goes on the table like cats like to do. So I gotta shoo him down. Bum 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 bum. Whenever I see someone getting all fancy with spinning their scythe around, I always imagine their head just getting chopped off by accident. That's why I wouldn't personally try that. Imagine our protagonist's journey ends because of accidental self-decapitation. Where are we? Can we go home? Some special training from the sensei. Personal training. I just love listening to Maka's voice. No pressure, though. He's just testing you. Well, not just testing, but you gotta have that sort of commitment, like fortitude. What's the word I'm looking for? Determination. Now kiss. Her chest is too small. Man, he was ready. He understood the assignment. He came prepared. That was great. It's like I've been waiting my whole life for somebody to ask me this question. I definitely watch this part again later to make sure I catch everything. But it's hard to follow two conversations at once. I was watering a little bit. Your ankles are fat. I think that's something he said. I know I'm having a serious conversation here, but my head is still on the last scene. Breaking the rules. How am I sure? It's not going well. I'm sure if instead he pointed out that he could see under the skirt, that might get her to sit down. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a focus this episode. They're not connecting very well. Medusa looking fine as always. There's a sentence. How many other snakes have you shoved inside this girl's body? I mean, you're the one that chose to be with the witch crown. Medusa, yeah. Like, I have a name. No future. Do I have to? Is that really gonna stick? I don't want to call him that. Yeah, free, you're never truly free. Not in this world. Not in any world. Freedom is just an illusion. I wonder which one she's talking about. I don't know if I've had a chance to mention this, but I hate that acronym. It just looks stupid. Which makes sense. It's an acronym of a translation of a term, so of course it's not going to look great. Black Star in London, the spinoff we didn't want. I'll do my best. They're still fighting. Just kiss you two. Why London? It's a good question. Why London? It's a joke. Ooh, the wind blows. Oh, I just right in front of us. Okay. He's trouble, guys. Maybe a snake or two in there too. Yeah, the one eye with a marking almost reminds me of Fullmetal Alchemist. With the homunculus, you know? I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Yeah. It's one of his characteristics. Yeah, compared to you guys, they're probably a lot more stable. Looking pretty cool, honestly. But I don't see this doing much, though. Because it's too early to, you know, win. Height. Wrap it. Wrap around the ice. See, take notes, guys. This is teamwork. Just 3 or 4 more seconds, you know. Could have really done something there. You know what? It just takes time to build up that stamina. Did he get... No, he did get stabbed. Okay. Soul taking the initiative. Senjo does it. Yeah, again, it's not going to do much. I mean, we already know he's immortal, so, like... We know it's not going to do much. He's like, usually when I stab people, they go down. But they're starting to realize it now. Or we could just tell them, you know. Like any good bad guy, tells them everything. This isn't even my final form, guys. Okay, now I am getting worried. Is he gonna be like a big bear or a big wolf or a just big Oni? Looking like a big bad wolf right now. Like a werewolf. Yeah. Wolfman. Stole the witch's eye. Yeah, they got their work cut out for them here. But we're not even at our best right now, teamwork-wise. We have no chance here. Yeah, this is no chance. This is not gonna work. Even though it's snowing. They're just so not connecting. Can we do some quick team building exercise while we're in front of a bad guy? Do we have time for that? And that's a thing too. That's not helping. We're just one big experiment. This witch. Well, we're going to die here, guys. A werewolf with, like, martial arts techniques. Regular wolf fang fist. You know, waterbender too? What is this crap? Just This is so unfair. Oof. Just roundhouse kicked Maka. Really great, as always, battle choreography, though. Do we have a way to block this? Oh, well, that's something. Goddamn shit. I guess our only advantage is he's kind of his own worst enemy. Yeah, like, he's really strong, but if he has a clumsy element to him, we may have a chance to at least not die here. Not win, not with the way they are right now. But we might be able to get away. Girl on girl action, that's a solution to most problems in life. Because yeah, I think he's saying Shibu-sen as the Japanese abbreviation. I think that's what he's saying. Definitely sounds better. Oof. Ice ball. Snowball fight. Oof. Oof. I don't know how much more abuse Maka can take. She just keeps getting smacked around. It's like I could really use your help, Soul. Just, you know, if you're not busy. Does not end well. Scythemeister. Yeah, she's starting to bleed. Cool down, please. Maybe we could just dip it in the snow before grabbing it. I mean, that didn't work much when... Oof! Right to the face. Okay, this is starting to get hard to watch. Like, you know, watching a fight is one thing. Just watching your favorite character get smacked around like this is another thing. Her blows are like doing nothing. And this nonsense is continuing. Yeah, weird, bad influence. Tsubaki, thank you. Somebody needs to scold these two. He's still in that position. At least we can all agree he is a baka. Yeah, you are a team after all. Gotta remember that. A twosome. Okay, here we go. This is promising. Did her soul just sprout wings? Tell that Oni what's up. Now kick him. Kick into the curve. Suteki. Soul resonance, okay. This is what I'm talking about. Ha. See, they can do it if they try. Maybe. Starting to get doubtful now. Yeah, I didn't really think about how much of an effect the Black Blade could have on this, but that makes sense. Don't lose control, Soul. As long as we can keep it together, you know, it should be fine. Don't let the blood take over. The black blood. Oh. Okay, let's see how immortal he is. Tail. Cut his tail off. I love her angry face so much. Might never matter. Looks like we're getting through, I think. Oof, there we go. Off with his tail. And part of his flesh. One last tackle. Man, she's a beast. God damn, Maka. Girl doesn't mess around. He can totally see up that skirt now. Like, without question. Oh no, I was hoping he was down. Time needs a trim on those claws. Tsubaki, you want to help? That'd be nice. Why the claws when you can cut off the arm instead? Glad to see you upright, Blackstar. He's not concerned yet. See that 3 times fast. I feel like you're too clumsy. Yeah. I didn't know exactly what would happen, but I knew it would mess up. But that kind of sucks for him. I thought so, because it made too much sense not to happen. Because he's immortal, like, we're not... Unless we learn something new, we're not going to be able to kill him. Well, everyone's alive. Their teamwork is better. All around, I'd say it was a good end. Well, I'm not gonna make me a sandwich. Blood. Oh no, that's black. Okay, that is actually really concerning. And we're gonna end off on that note, aren't we? Is it really spreading to Maka? How does it even work? I mean, I know she wields him, but that's like an external thing, but now that I think about it, I guess the soul resonance mixes souls. I guess it could mix drinks, like, kinda. And I'll talk about it more in the discussion. It's 2:43. Yeah, I got time. And Death the Kid and his 2 lackeys need more screen time, damn it. This show has a preview that I skip, right? Okay. I mean, I saw a little bit of the cat there, but anyway, that was the 13th episode of Soul Eater. Okay, so this episode, like I said, we got our new villain, Free. That's his name. I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, Japanese people, they use an English word because they think it sounds cool for something, and to them, maybe it does, but, like, if you speak English as a native language, it's just a word. It doesn't sound cool, right? And I'm sure that goes both ways. Like, there's a lot of Japanese words that I think sound really cool. Like, what's a good example off the top of my head? I mean, sakura. I always like that word. I don't know if I call it cool necessarily, but what's a good example? I don't know. Kage means shadow. I think that sounds really cool. But like, these words probably just sound very normal to a Japanese person. But that definitely comes with the territory when you watch some media that's not made for you, right? You know, unless you're like a far left woke person, in which case you want to make things that aren't meant for you for you, but I'm not going to go on that tangent. Anyway, back to the episode. We have Free, our new villain, and he's pretty scary. Like, I think they say he stole an eye from a witch or something like that, but either way, he's a very powerful, strong wolf man, water ice bender, immortal, terrifying guy. Like, if he wasn't clumsy, probably still be dead right now. Like, he has to have some sort of weakness, but even if he's clumsy, it doesn't really help us kill him. It just helps us not die to him, really. Like, we won the fight, but, I mean, he's still around. I mean, he's frozen and ice, but I assume that's a temporary thing, especially because he has a master that would bail him out if he got stuck like that, right? So, because he's not alone, right? He calls himself Free in more than ways than one, but he does have a master with Medusa, right? Just like Frog Witch has Medusa as her master, and she put a bunch of snakes in her body. We pulled out one in the episode, I guess, but still more in there, so sucks to be her. Sucks to be her. But yeah, the big thing was Maka in Soul. Still having some issues, right? Soul has a whole thing with the little Oni and the black blood and the effect that's happened on him. He's kind of wrestling with all that. Maka's wrestling with her, still has that guilt about getting Soul hurt. Wanting to match up to him or catch up to him, however she phrased it. You know, but as a result, they're not connecting, you know, and they kind of have to have a certain amount of wavelength matching just to function as a team to begin with. Even a higher level of that if you want to actually do the Soul Resonance fancy Super Saiyan Power Boost thing, which they wanted/needed to do in this episode. But yeah, you know, I give Black Star a lot of crap because I don't like him. But, you know, aside from the fact that he ran out of juice like second too early, you know, he was doing pretty well with, you know, with Tsubaki there. Like, even though he's not quite at the point where he can make good use of her sword in combat, progress has been made, right? It's just about building up that stamina, like I said. So, you know, Black Star's on that path. And Tsubaki, and they get along very well. Like, they have no real resonance issues the same way Maka and Soul do. So, they are ahead of them in some respects. So, there's that. Tsubaki at some point mentioned like Maka using her, which I would love to see, just as like a fan service thing. You know, I just want to see Maka wield Tsubaki. They gave us that with Black Star and Soul. Give me that with Maka and Tsubaki. It's all I ask. But yeah, overall, they did not contribute much to the fight physically, aside from a little bit of last-minute saving. But which I guess shouldn't be understated. That was certainly important. But the focus was definitely mostly on Maka and Soul, of course. And in the end, they were able to do the Soul Resonance. But yeah, Maka, she got smacked around a lot. Like, there was like the one that was just like a literal punch to the face, man. You can't not feel bad when, you know, main girl gets punched in the fist probably 3 times the size of her head. Just bam, gets slammed up against the rails a bunch. Like, gotta really, that sort of thing definitely leaves an impact on you, right? So I do enjoy, even though obviously it's such a contradiction, but like I enjoy watching a fight like that where, you know, you feel the hits, you watch your protagonist get hurt and watch them just keep on, you know, overcoming it, keep fighting, you know, making that scary, tough face that Maka does. I love when she does her angry face, but you know, it's just like, it's a good fight. It's very fun to watch, especially Maka just tackling him over the bridge. That was so. Just don't mess with Maka, you know? She might look scrawny, but she can be scary. Like, I think that's one thing we've established. She might look scrawny and not too intimidating, but get her mad enough, she'll mess you up. But yeah, I think that's about everything to say on the episode, aside from the early comedy bit of Soul. I actually want to go through that entire thing again, when Soul was just listing off of the things, the character faults that you thought Maka had. That was just too good. I need to go back to that. You don't understand, I need to. I want to make sure I got all of that. Yeah, that's what our training consists of. That's right. Yeah, there was like maybe 1 second of Soul like processing what he said before he just went right into it. You're stubborn and reckless. Your hobbies are reading. Is that a bad thing? I'm not sure that's a character flaw. And doing puzzles, so you're introverted. Okay, I guess it was all just kind of piggybacking on the insult of being introverted. But anyway, and your ankles are fat. I'm not even sure that last one's true. Like, I don't know if we've seen her ankles enough to really know for sure, but I feel like that's not true. But anyway, that was really funny because he was just prepared for that. Because sometimes somebody might have to wait, you know, or take 10 to 20 seconds, think of some things. But no, he he's been sitting on this for months probably, but finally given a chance to vent all this. Like they went to counseling together or something, but marriage counseling, partner counseling. But yeah, good episode. The show continues to be very, very good, very enjoyable, but also very concerning because Maka coughing up black blood, like I was saying in the ED when they do the soul resonance, that's probably because you can kind of think of that as mixing two liquids together, right, and then separating it back when it's all over. But if there is like a liquid in there that's very sticky that combines with certain molecules, then that's going to piggyback off of them so that when she gets her glass back the way it was, it's not truly the way it was because it has some of the black blood mixed into it, right? So I assume that's what happened there. Either way, Medusa, she's happy with her research being able to be continued. And that's what's so frustrating from our character's perspective is that, and for one thing, they don't even know that it's her, right? They don't even know about that. But like at the same time, they can't really do anything about it. They're just trying to do their job, defend themselves, fight. All of it is just playing into Medusa's hands. They're just kind of watching as the black blood takes a part of all that, right? So definitely sucks, Medusa. Medusa needs to be taken care of. I like her and all, but she's still a bad guy. She's still screwing over our characters. We gotta deal with this. And I do think that's everything. So definitely have not seen the last of our Wolfman, but hopefully we can find a way to permanently deal with him. But yeah, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.